I'm going to slow down, and it's supposed to switch back to all purpose when I get below 20. And there it goes. Boom. Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Automate by EVPLAY. Now, it's this little dongle that connects to the center console of your Rivian, so R1T, R1S, maybe R2, I don't know. It's not quite out yet, but I have a Gen 1 R1T, and what it does for me is it connects to my phone, and it can detect things like if I'm going a certain speed. So if I go above 70 miles per hour, I have it set me into conserve mode. If I get below 70 miles an hour, it'll switch me back to sport mode. I can also have it detect if I'm getting in and out of the vehicle at a certain location, things like that. And what it does is it automates touches on your screen. So, well, we'll jump into it in a little bit, just show how it works. But basically, it taps around your screen for you, so you don't have to do it without even thinking about it. So if you wanted to do something like open your garage when you pull up to your house, it can run through those taps and open your garage for you. Definitely an awesome feature, awesome addition to the Rivian thing. It is by EVPLAY, so if you want to check out the actual EVPLAY video that I have that on the channel as well. You're not actually required to have EVPLAY to run this. It just connects into your center console and its own standalone device. Definitely adds some cool functionality. So let's just jump into the website. We'll check out some information on it, and then we'll do an install, a test, and see how it works. All right, my name is Connor. This is where the Informal Tech Reviews live. Before we jump too much further into the video, definitely want to ask you to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It definitely helps out the channel, really supports us. Definitely appreciate you guys for doing that. If you've already been a part of the channel, we do have a 2,000 subscriber milestone celebration coming up where we're going to be giving away a lot of things. But if you're into EV videos, Rivian videos, smart glasses videos, home automation videos, we have a bunch of things from smart lighting to smart watches, phones, a bunch of different things coming out. So if you like that kind of content and you want to be a part of it, definitely hit subscribe. We appreciate it. It supports the channel. Thanks again. All right, so moving straight into the website, you can see that it is $65, and this one's for Rivian vehicles. I don't know if they may come out with some other ones for different vehicles at different time, but right now, just focusing on the Rivian vehicles, and you can see that it is a small USB device that you use with your Android or iOS device, and it uses your phone's information to detect your GPS location, speed, things like that, to enable automations on your Rivian by making different touches. And so you can see their example here is if you're pulling onto the highway, it can automatically switch. If you're getting home, you can do your garage or your charge port, make it switch to your profile when you connect to it, different seat positions, things like that. You can really fine tune your vehicle, and it's honestly just a really cool tech product to kind of customize the vehicle and make it a little bit more yours. So let's jump into the install and setting up the application and trying it out. One other really awesome part about this is that you don't actually need the full EVPLAY device for the Rivians. Now, I do recommend it because it enables basically an Android operating system on your Rivian display, but you don't actually need it to be able to use this. So it's a standalone device, works with your phone, works with your Rivian. If you're a Rivian owner and you want to automate some things, definitely consider checking it out. All right, let's do a super complex install on this advanced technology we're adding to the truck. First, we have to make sure there's some space in here, get all our tools, and then plug it in. I guess we're done. This button is the pair button. Okay, so I got my Automate all hooked up. I'm connected to it via Bluetooth, and you can see it has these automations set up right here. These come with it, just kind of standard, but I had to make sure to move my little mode switcher button over here. And so now if I press the all-purpose button, you see a little mouse pops up and goes boop, click, click, and it switches me into all-purpose mode. Now if I do the same for conserve, boop, boop. If I wanted to record one that's for entering sport mode, let me leave sport mode first. What I'll do is I hit record, and then I can move the mouse over. You see it moving at the bottom right there, but I went a little too far. And then I can come up. Oh, I clicked. And then I'll click here, right? And then move up, move to the left. And I think it's really cool that we have like this little mouse thing here, but I think that's going to be a little too far to the right, so I'm going to stop it right here and click again. And so now, let me switch back to all-purpose. I can test it, hit play. Boop, boop. Let me test it by being in a different screen to make sure it clicks correctly, because it looked like it might have been a little off. Play. Boop. Yeah, so you can see my first click is a little bit too far to the right. So what I can do at this point, if I wanted to stop the recording, save it, I'm just going to call it Sport. And now I can go into Save Sequences and edit Sport. And so it looked like my first click was a little off. So I'm going to adjust this to say 620 on my X, because I was a little too far to the right. And so I'm going to save it there and try it again. Boop, boop. And so you can see now it's clicking right, and it should click right every time. So if I wanted to set up some sort of trigger for this, I can go into automations, and it looks like my all-purpose one has a trigger already set up. And the trigger for this one is speed below 20 miles an hour. Now, I would prefer sport mode just all the time. But you can do speed above, speed below, enter location, exit location, or when automate connects, or if you want to manually trigger it. So yeah, I like the idea of that, but if I'm ever like trying to drive quickly, right, I wouldn't want to go into sport mode every time I get above 60, or into conserve mode. So let me raise that to like 70. I'll turn this one on. So if I'm ever going above 70, I'll enter conserve mode. I probably shouldn't be driving in sport mode above 70 anyway. Okay, so I set the conserve mode to trigger if I'm above 20. You can see it just triggered. And then I'm going to slow down, and it's supposed to switch back to all purpose when I get below 20. And there it goes. Awesome. Okay, now let me turn off my screen. I may have to adjust some power saver mode settings on there, but screen's off. Going below 20. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, there's a person behind me. Now I'm above 20 again. Back into conserve mode. Okay. Now this is probably not one that I would actually use. Definitely gonna have to tweak it and play with it, but I think that's pretty awesome. All right, that's the Automate by EVPLAY. What do you think? I definitely like the ability to add some cool automations and things like that based off of my location. So I'm gonna definitely put in my garage opening, maybe even the charge port, because I have a tendency to forget to plug it in. But if I notice that the charge port's open when I get out of the truck, maybe that'll help remind me. Definitely a cool thing. I really appreciate Alex for sending it out. And if you are curious as to the installation videos and stuff, I did record those on the Bleak Up smart glasses. These are the Rangers. I do have a video about them on the channel, and depending on what time this gets posted, if you see this before the end of the day, April 10th, we do have a giveaway going on the channel, so hit subscribe. Definitely jump over to that video. I'll put a link in the description, and what we're doing there is giving away a set of Ranio Air 4 Pro Justice Editions. This video will probably come out like right at the end of it, so you still have a chance if you're watching this on the first day. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until we hit that 2,000 subscriber milestone. We do have some really awesome videos in the pipelines. I have my Mature Beast review coming out, and we also are going to be doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway where we're giving away a bunch of Ranio smart glasses. We're going to also have an in-air pod. In-air decided to sponsor one of their pods for the video, and then Bleak Up, I'm talking with them as well. We might be able to get some special promotions or something for that as well. So definitely hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like this video. Definitely appreciate everybody sticking around as long as you have. Until next time, my name is Connor. This is where the Informal Tech Reviews live, and we'll see you then. Peace.